Hey, good morning. I'm John Daly, and I'm out in the woods with a map and a compass. And so, if I can find a place that I want to go to on this map and then identify where I am, I can use my compass to determine the azimuth that I have to follow to get there. It's pretty easy. It won't tell me how long it's going to take. That'll depend on how far away it is, obviously, and how fast I move. But it guaranteed that if I follow that azimuth, I'll eventually reach my destination. And when I start off, I'm excited, so I will go right over the obstacles that are in my way, fallen trees, whatever the case may be. But over time, I start to get tired, and it becomes tempting to look and see, that hey, it looks like it might be easier to walk over there, or maybe there's a trail over there. And if I take that, then I'm obviously getting off of my azimuth, the azimuth that I knew would take me to my destination. And it's tempting to do, but we're never going to get to the place that we wanted to be if we do that. And this is obviously a lot like any goal that we set for ourselves in life. When we start off, if we can find where we want to get to and then determine how far away from it we are, we can come up with an azimuth or a plan that will get us there. And if we follow that plan, we'll be successful. And when we start off, we follow that plan diligently. But over time, we start to think, hey, maybe it'll be a little easier to walk over there, or this trail over here. Well, maybe it'll get me there, and we know it won't. So we can use a couple of techniques from navigation to help with this. The first is to pull the map back out, right? When we start getting tired and wanting to step off of our azimuth, pull the map back out, remind ourselves why we were going there in the first place, and then we can also look at how far we've come, where we are along the route, and remind ourselves that we don't want to go back to where we started. The second technique that we can use is to establish checkpoints. Right, we do this in navigation. We do this on missions. If your ultimate end goal is to run a 4 mile or a 4 hour marathon, right? A checkpoint along the way might be a 2 hour half marathon, or a 1 hour 10K, or a 30-minute 5K. And as you hit these checkpoints along the way, you're not biting off the whole journey in one go, right? And these checkpoints will remind you of why you're on the azimuth in the first place. So that's it for today. I'm John Daly. Stay on azimuth, rock the fuck up, and start walking point.